YouTube have just announced new rules that will start to police AI content on the YouTube platform and impact creators just like you. And naturally, you have questions. A lot of questions. And so in this video, we're going to explore the concerns, fears, hopes, and expectations of how AI content will look like on YouTube in the future. And we're starting right now. Well, when I said right now, I meant after a quick TLDR of what's actually going on. YouTube recently posted a blog about their intentions to introduce AI content checks and balances in 2024. Videos that contain AI will include alerts that AI has been used, and creators will have to self-certify that AI has been used in the production of their videos. And failure to do that correctly may result in penalties. Now, I have made a detailed video about all of this, and it's linked below, as well as the original blog post in the description just underneath that glorious like button. Most importantly, right now, as of time of recording, none of this is official YouTube policy yet. You do have time to prepare, and if you are going to use AI content in the future, which is likely most of you, there are no excuses. Get clued up and start asking questions, which a lot of you are. So clearly, the biggest struggle for creators right now is the broad scope of what AI is versus how it's used in videos, and to what extent. I think we all agree that creators should be using AI in its many forms as a tool to make better videos, as opposed to using AI to create content in itself. But does using such a tool as vidIQ's AI coach to write a script mean that you need to label the video as AI generated content? Well, no, and I don't think there's any way an automated system could detect if I was reading out an AI generated script. But if you then get an AI generated character
read out this AI script using AI voice,
then things get a lot blurrier. Here is how I currently look at what we know. If you're asking the questions right now and trying to understand how AI integrates into videos and how YouTube will treat that content, it means that you care. It shows that you, the creator, want to be on the right, moral, ethical side of these changes, which means that in the long term, I don't think you have anything to worry about, and certainly not to panic right now. YouTube always wants to protect the platform first, which means with these policy changes, they're going mainly after bad actors. The rules, whatever they are, will become a lot clearer. And they have to be, otherwise there's going to be total chaos when YouTube implements these changes. And I can guarantee you that when YouTube has more updates on these AI policy rollouts, we'll be there to inform you. So make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. AI voices and TTS, otherwise known as text-to-speech. This is one of the big ones, isn't it? And the TikTok platform has well and truly unleashed this genie out of a bottle. And this comment in particular highlights the value of AI voices to some creators. So will you need to declare that a video is AI generated solely on the basis that it includes an AI or text-to-speech voice? My honest answer to that is I simply don't know. But given the direction of travel the official blog goes in, I don't think YouTube is going after creators that use AI voices, unless those AI voices sound like famous people misleading viewers. YouTube is already experimenting with its very own multi-language audio dubbing tools, so they're not opposed to AI voices. In actual fact, they're embracing it, like the entire industry. It just might mean that if you decide to use AI voices, then it comes with a little label on the video. Also, consider this. The more this label appears on videos, the less impact it has. It will quickly get to a point where the label is absolutely meaningless and nobody pays attention to it. So it really isn't in YouTube's best interest to dissect every single video and pick apart whether or not it has a sliver of AI content within it. Think of the worst case scenario of this AI policy implementation. The reality will be 1% of whatever you're thinking right now. Is AI content going to be demonetized? Short answer, solely based on the fact that it's AI content, no. As for the long answer, well, yes, it could be. But AI content can be demonetized now. YouTube has policies in place about programmatically generated content already. Let me give you an extreme example. If you were able to automate the process of creating videos, say up to 20 a day, and publish them all automatically to YouTube, and that took 5 minutes of your time, I don't think anybody on the YouTube platform wants to experience that, do they? From viewers to advertisers to the creator community at large. That is a type of AI content that I believe YouTube may wish to demonetize, along with AI content that intends to mislead and misinform. Wrongful labeling by YouTube's automated systems of content being AI generated. How do you potentially protect your content from that? If past experience is anything to go by, then I'm afraid there's an unfortunate inevitability that this is going to happen. Given the sheer scale that YouTube operates at and the volume of content uploaded, there are bound to be false positives where content is mislabeled as AI generated. And to be honest, I would actually be surprised if by this time next year, there hasn't been some big story about a large creator or many smaller creators being hit by some form of AI bug on YouTube. Should I apologize on YouTube's behalf in advance? Yes. We're sorry. As for how you protect yourself against this, other than double checking every single piece of material that you don't 100% create yourself, I'm not sure there is a efficient way to protect your content. Will AI replace the YouTube algorithm? Hate to break it to you, but the YouTube algorithm is AI. Has been for years. Or more accurately, machine learning, which is all of this gubbins. I appreciate that to the masses, there was this huge AI revolution this time last year when ChatGPT came out and all of these other AI tools. But I would argue that the reason that YouTube has been so successful for so long is because of the AI that's driving all of the things that you watch has been this advanced and sophisticated for years. Many, many years, in fact. It's just the public perception of AI and the democratization of tools of AI in the past year that have made us all realize the true power of AI. So yeah, to answer this question, the YouTube algorithm is already riddled with AI. Now, of course, we cannot forget the viewer's perspective on all of this. They, after all, have to contend with all of this new AI content. And they had an important question about this. If AI content is clearly identified, will viewers be able to filter out AI content? Some people just outright do not want to touch AI content. And from a personalization perspective, which is what YouTube is all about, you know, putting the right video in front of the right viewer at the right time, an AI filter makes sense. But I guess from another perspective, this is just one of a million filters that YouTube could add. Some of you might not want to watch sponsored content, but there's no way to filter that out, is there? So I've got to be honest with you, but I could be wrong. I don't see a dedicated AI content filter being added to YouTube. My sense is that such a filter would remain in the background and be heavily influenced by the videos you actually watch. Yeah, very specific question, but I can see why it's been asked. It may seem like a simple task, but getting an image on a green screen does require some form of AI, as does spell checking a script and cleaning up some audio by removing some dodgy background noise. YouTube isn't trying to catch you in the act of using AI. What YouTube is looking to do is police the bigger problems of impersonation, misinformation, misleading viewers. Maybe if I put it like this, if the entire video idea centers around AI, then you may, and I stress the word may, need to disclose AI content. But for all of the little things that you do and all of the AI tools that assist you, you probably don't need to disclose AI. But don't quote me on that either. Ultimately, we'll have to see what form of disclosure system YouTube inevitably comes up with. What about channels that educate users on AI? We all agree that this is a massively emerging niche on YouTube. But I think that the key to this question is that viewers clearly know what they're getting into when they click on such a video. Unless, of course, the title and the thumbnail are misleading. I think it's also very likely that you, the creator, are going to be very explicit about the parts of the video which are AI generated in order to educate. Whether that means you, the creator, need to declare that the video is AI generated is still unclear, because it's only going to be parts of a video that are AI generated. But even if you do have to do that, will YouTube punish you because of that? No. As long as you remain within the boundaries of the AI policies, which none of us have seen yet. Now, obviously, you had a lot more questions about AI content on YouTube. 1,000 more, in fact. But right now, I've got to be honest with you, I haven't got the appetite for making YouTube's longest ever Q&A video. So instead, I'll leave you with this video that proves that YouTube isn't out to crush your content AI dreams. In fact, they're here to support them responsibly.